Bitcoin is going from strength to strength. Whether you are looking at the order flow, the market structure, or even the sentiment of the market, it's fair to say right now we are in a massive bull market. And with so much focus on that big $100,000, my aim of this video is to present you with a case of a front run of $100,000. Actually, the market doing the unexpected at this point in time and turning down prior to that major target. This is one to open your eyes and make you realize the possibilities here from this Elliot wave target. So I really hope you're looking forward to this one. It's going to be fun as we jump into the charts. So this is a little bit of a bearish video, you could say, in terms of a front run of a major level, $100,000. But a few things as we build our way up to that Elliot wave target. What's happening right now on the chart, and I think this is fair to say, I'm going to emphasize this. You know, Bitcoin truly is going from strength to strength. Whether you look at the order flow, which is very bullish, whether you look at the market structure, which is even more bullish, or whether you look at the sentiment of the market, which I believe we're in a very strong bull market, but the market sentiment in general is not ultra bullish. It's actually more neutral. You see a lot of bears still out in play, really in disbelief of this rise. And so, you know, I really feel whether you're looking at, you know, the sentiment or the actual chart itself, which is the number one focus, everything really is bullish right now. We have no signs of weakness. And I will say this, I am in no short trades at all across the whole of crypto. No short trades on altcoins, no short trades on Bitcoin, of course. And I do have my longs on Bitcoin. I do have longs on some altcoins. So I am positioned for further upside. So that's something to pay attention to as well. And I will emphasize this. I love to do this, but just really emphasizing this market structure, just to show you how truly bullish this is. Ever since the breakout of $70,000, which was a massive key level, we broke above $70,000 and we have just gone higher highs and higher lows. Look at this, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and there's another higher high. And even from this local market structure, we kept on going higher highs and higher lows. So the market structure is just absolutely crazy bullish. It's been, you know, very simple to recognize this just higher high and higher low structure, right? So when we combine that, what we can see is we actually started to form this. We're still technically in it within the 4-hour chart. This ascending triangle. So this is what we can start to recognize when we had this relatively flat resistance and the higher lows forming. And so, of course, we got a little bit of a breakout last night. But what I want to mention here is about the order flow, because during this whole rise, it has been extremely bullish, okay, ever since the breakout of $70,000, okay, day after day after day, it's been the same. Order flow, very strong, very bullish, and every pullback that we've got to form each of these higher lows, we're getting crazy big bullish divergences. You know, I was emphasizing this over on Twitter too as well, right? So Bitcoin printing massive bullish divergences. The order flow remains in a bullish state too. With this in mind, you have to understand that each pullback that you're getting, you know, continues overall that bullish emphasis with the market structure. But when you think about the order flow, the divergences forming, that we're in a bull market, it is no surprise to see continuation to the upside. When you are forming bullish order flow, bullish divergences, bullish market structure in a bull market, you get continuation and you get continuation and even more continuation to the upside, right? So this is something that we've actually been paying attention to. And of course, there's been a lot of focus on, you know, that further upside. And if you've been paying even more attention to the live trading streams that we've been sharing on YouTube, Igor actually gave that live trade during his live trading stream yesterday, and you could still be in that very same long trade today. That is if you've been watching it along with those live trading streams. I, by the way, am in a live trading stream tonight, so we'll be going live for the power hour. That's 8 p.m. tonight. Myself, Igor, and Severin, we will be going over, the three of us coaches, on to power hour and live trading for you. So let's see if we can get a breakout of this Bitcoin triangle by then. But for now, we will come over to the order flow of what's happening right now. So what we can see is no bullish divergence formed on this last higher low that we formed last night. But overall, I think it's fair to say that we still have strength within the market. To even this, I mean, I just find this incredible. We'll come down to the 5-minute chart. Okay, so this would be our last major higher low before breaching onto the new higher high. New all-time highs formed yesterday, ending with a bit of a fake out of the triangle. You obviously get a large, well, I mean, relatively large pullback, right? From high to low, we're talking about a percentage decrease of nearly 3%. So, of course, if you're taking shorts in there for day trades, for hedges, you know, that's a decent amount of profit that you could secure there. But overall, what you have to recognize is that is still built up another higher low. So even here locally, even with that fake out there, you still just formed into another higher low. I'm finding this incredible. The amount of strength in this market, it really is something that we've not seen for a very long time on Bitcoin. And I love that, to be honest. I really do. It's wonderful. And that is when people even know me as a bit of a Bitcoin bear. I would say I'm not a Bitcoin bear, by the way. I enjoy taking short trades, but right now, you know, I'm not in any short trades. I am in a load of long trades. So, you know, there's a time and a place for everything, right? So this ascending triangle, what target we'll be looking at if we get the breakout? Well, really simply, we can do like we were looking at that symmetrical triangle last week, right? We had the symmetrical triangle here, broke to the upside, and it hit the symmetrical triangle target. And then you have got another pullback into another higher low. Kind of crazy. But the target here, we will actually look for the from the start of the triangle to the end of the triangle on the first pivots to the breakout location. And this is interesting because that target actually comes in, and I will emphasize that this is a zone as well. So you've got a zone here, but that actually comes in at $101,000. So just above 100,000. And this is where it'll be very, 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 very interesting. And I will say we need to be monitoring the order flow if we breach $100,000, because that is going to be the biggest level we have hit since the inception, the history of all of Bitcoin. $100,000, the biggest, most important level we have ever seen on Bitcoin. So the reaction there is going to be key. We're going to get one of two things. We will breach $100,000 and we will get massive open interest increases, high positive delta, you know, lots of trades entering into the market, big and small alike, just a lot of strength for continuation. That would be an extremely bullish sign. If we breach $100,000 and we get the same massively bullish order flow and the continuation of market structure, Bitcoin is the strongest asset in the world, period. But if we breach $100,000, and again, to this target zone, please don't look at it as an exact dollar. I'd even give it a few $1,000s either side, to be honest with you. You know, this is a big zone. But if we come in, just remember, we got on a very high leveraged market right now. So it's why you cannot be so to the dollar precise as we have been in the past. I would really class this as a zone. Lots of leverage, lots of massive eyes on the market right now. We have to view it as a zone. But if we breach $100,000 and we get a lot of trap longs and we lose the level, and we come trade back down below $100,000, and we then start to lose local market structure. That's what could be known as a big fake out of 100K. So essentially you breach $100,000, everybody gets super excited, it's all over the news, Bitcoin breaks 100K, lots of longs start going in, massive end of FOMO, you know, that peak euphoria before a big drop to the downside. And that's something to be aware of with a fake out, like a breach above, and then loss of the level, leaving trap longs, and you start to get local bearish market structure. You know, that would warrant a short trade, or that's a short trade I would take, for even if it's just for that protection factor. Wouldn't necessarily be bearish at the time, but it would be worth, you know, a short for protection. And this is the case with the actual triangle target coming up and hitting and breaching the standard triangle target, which comes in at around $102,000, right? More or less, 102,000. And as I mentioned at the start of this video, there is a target based off of a very important Elliot wave count, which actually shows a front run of $100,000, because that is coming in at 98,400. I had one prior at 93,700-ish, which actually hit and got a pullback of around 5%. Since then, we've gone through, and I am looking towards this 98,400. This one I think is going to be really important because of that front run of 100K. Yeah, you can imagine if we do breach $94,000 and flip it into support. Okay, so break that triangle and flip it to support. Okay, because what we do not want to see here is a fake out again, right? We do not want to see fake out, because then obviously you got, more of a fake out of the triangle still scenario. We're at the moment just banging against the resistance, so no reason to think that as of yet. But if we breach 94 and flip it into support, okay, at that point I think it's fair to say everybody's eyes are going to be on $100,000. So the scenario of everybody thinking $100,000 and falling down prior to $100,000, that would be a extremely painful scenario for a lot of people, because they are going to miss the short from 100K and they're going to miss the take profits too. So, and you're going to have max FOMO, because at that point everyone's thinking 100K is guaranteed. So I will say this, as a trader, this is something that we need to be prepared for. If you are not prepared for such a scenario, you will be one of the many that would be caught out on such a target, rejecting and front running $100,000. I will emphasize a few more very important points. And before I get onto that, I just want to say about our Black Friday sale. So we've started our Black Friday sale, and this is now on live right now, up to 30% off our long-term memberships. That's for contenders and champions. I've done a little bit of a funny post over here on Twitter for you, or X, sorry. But a Black Friday sale, which is actually a real sale. And I mean by that because you've seen so many times, there's a product that costs 200 euros. They'll put it on for 300 euros. And then on Black Friday sale, it's 200 euros, the real price. This is a real sale, the one time a year where, and we're not, always going to do Black Friday sales, but, this Black Friday, it's the first time we're going to be, we done a Black Friday sale last year. I mean, it's going to be the one and only time for the next year where we'll be doing a sale. So this is a real sale, and it is for only Black Friday. You won't see another discount until potentially next year on Black Friday, if we keep up that tradition. A Black Friday sale which can actually make you money. Shout out yesterday to Simply. Look at that. The live trading stream yesterday, there were live trades taken for Bitcoin, and today you're printing money on those trades. So a membership which can make you money if you listen and trade. Well, and a Black Friday sale, which is actually an investment in yourself. So invest in your future. Check out the Black Friday sale if that's of interest to you. And you can see here, you got myself, Igor, Severin, live streams. Every day of the week, we're coming in here, going over higher term time frame trade setups, lower term time frame trade setups with the daily morning updates, more live streams with AMAs. And, this is a great way to invest in yourself with the Black Friday, with a membership that can actually help you honestly make money. Looking forward to helping everybody here throughout the end of 2024 and all of 2025. It will be a massive year. 2025 is going to be massive, and we will be with you every step, or Elliot wave, of the way. So if that's of interest to you, you can come over and check out that Black Friday sale. Now, it is only for the long-term membership, so this is really for the people that want to, really invest in themselves and dedicate themselves to this journey. Okay, so it's for long-term memberships only. But if that's of interest to you, contender and champion, up to 30% off right now. So I hope that you've enjoyed, and let's get back over to wrap up this with the charts. So, 98,419. Again, we would view this as a little bit of a zone. So you can give this a little bit of a zone either side. So, again, highly leveraged market, very volatile right now. I wouldn't be looking at it as an exact dollar. We are likely going to be trading through the level, I'm not looking at it as an exact dollar, but that is going to give you a major front run of $100,000. Of course, if we breach through, and this is why I'll always say a reactionary based trade, because if we breach through 98,500 with no reaction, and we go to 100K, then we go back to the triangle target. Okay, so this Elliott wave target is a reactionary based trade, and I will actually end by saying this. The questions undeniably would be, Daniel, we want you to tell us what's happening. Please tell us, tell me long, tell me short. And I can only say this. I am a trader. I am a very successful trader that has made multi-millions of dollars on the markets, but I am a trader that understands probabilities very well. There is no one in the world, not even the multi-billionaire institutions, that can tell you what's happening next. Nobody knows. It is a game of probabilities. So the best that we can do is set our alerts and trade the reaction. Understand the market dynamics, the market context, which is very bullish right now, and position ourselves to make the most of the trend. The trend is your friend until it's not. But as it stands right now, I'm not in any short trades. I am in a lot of longs, and I am looking for continuation to the upside. An early sign of weakness that we will not reach targets would be if we start to break market structure. So I would say, well, of course, the low of our range daily level, absolutely key support levels, which are buy the dip opportunities until we come up to the major target, which for me is 98K. Again, if we breach through this easily, then I'll look for that triangle target above 100K next. So the Elliott wave target for me is just one of those trade targets which would massively fake out, I think, in 99% of the world. It would be a very interesting target. But again, there's no guarantees we even get there. We could reverse here. And again, the early sign of weakness, we're just trading probabilities, would be losing the daily and breaking the local bullish market structure. So, this is the way that we approach the markets. If you want to catch us live trading, we have a few more sessions on YouTube, and then it will come back only to the membership, which is obviously only for the actual members of Chart Champions. So yeah, if you want to take advantage of getting into the membership, which is on sale right now of up to 30% off, that includes all of the educational modules from start to finish, everything that you need to know, even the learning tracks, the speed runs, the quick 5 minutes, all of the templates, all of the cheat sheets, everything that you can think of, even a journal, monthly trading competitions where you can win money as well. Look at this guy, he's up 3,000%. We got some very good traders. But then you can pay your membership by winning the competition and more, actually. So yeah, we go monthly memberships, of course, the live trading streams. I mean, what more could you want? It is truly a one-stop shop for everything to do with trading, and myself totally focused on Bitcoin right now. I'm loving the crypto trades. So yeah, that is my analysis. That's what I am looking for next. Those are some targets. Those are some important levels to be aware of for buy the dips, and the bigger target that we have above us from Elliott waves, and of course the triangle target, don't forget about. So right now, yeah, we're still within the sending triangle. We've still got the bullish order flow. I'll be keeping you updated each step of the way in the Discord for the members, what we are looking for next and when those probabilities could change. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you ever so much. And yeah, if you want to get involved for the Black Friday, that's got around 10 days left. So yeah, plenty of time to take advantage if that's of interest for you. Thank you ever so much, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed. And that is me signing out. Cheers. Thank you, and goodbye.